ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Offense set on first down. Looking downfield, it's Chang. He makes the grab. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Coming after it. Catch in the middle, it's Humphreys. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And another nice game by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm?
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Doors!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So an 82-yard drive there. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
14, Ohio State, 3.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
It'll be a draw. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Lawson. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Got his man downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vandy.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodriguez. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there?
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
To the air, it's Chang. Getting some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. Got his man in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. And they they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. The running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Right back to the well. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
That's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
At midfield, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, making a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it in. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Looking downfield, it's Chang. Feeling some heat. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking for a deep man. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Commodores racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sex.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Doors.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Run it with the fullback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Second down coming up. Fullback's got it. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Commodores line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Vandy! And the route is on. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. power football with the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
The Commodores are on the move.
That's a first down for the offense.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to get to him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Chang. They're trying to get to it. And a sack all the way back at the 5. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical, precision, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just balling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. if they didn't get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.